What up, Facebook? It's your boy Hector, and I'm here to help all you millennial movement makers make more money in a meaningful way. So if you're catching this on the replay, please let me know who's part of my replay crew, my replay ninjas, the replay squad. I love you guys for all the love that you guys help because what's crazy is we've had tens of thousands of views over the last week, and so I just want to thank everybody for showing up. We're going to talk today about how to start selling with messenger marketing. So we're going to talk about how really you can drive sales by getting more subscribers and knowing your customer, and we'll share a little bit about that. So as you guys are hopping on, let me know you're here. Give me some likes, some loves, just to I think about like why these live videos are so great because you guys get a chance to ask questions. You guys get a chance to interact and engage. So let me know who's here, and those always make it the best. So what's up, Robert? Good to see you, my man. So what I think is so powerful about all of you guys right now is that you guys are all looking to do one of two things. You're either looking to get more clients, right? You're looking to get more clients by getting more, agency clients. Maybe you provide a service. Maybe you have, some sort of reoccurring service that you provide. Or maybe you're trying to launch a product. Maybe you're trying to sell a product. You're trying to sell more things, more gizmos, more gadgets, more packages, more products. Right? You all are trying to sell more things, or build an audience, right? I think we're all in kind of one of those spaces. So the great thing about it is that now with messenger marketing, you can do what used to take hundreds and thousands of dollars, and what used to take tons of time and tons of experience and expertise and knowledge, and you can put together something in a few minutes, and you can launch a business, you can launch a product, you can launch an idea essentially overnight. And so I want to help you guys to be able to do that and to be able to see the opportunity that's out there for you as well. Because guys, I got to share with you, like, I know what it's like to be in a place where you need clients, where you need customers. I built a business and I came up in the direct sales world, and I saw what it was, what the power of constantly driving new business, right? In the sales and recruiting world, you constantly have to go out there and make new sales. You constantly have to go out there and hunt, fresh sales, and you only eat what you kill. And so I saw the value of that. And the great thing about digital marketing is that you can now create systems and you can leverage different softwares to be able to make that thing, to make that automated. So, hey, Tia, what's going on? Who else is here? We've got Tia, Ruth, Jahan. This hat is from my fiance. My fiance gave me this hat, so you can thank her for that as well. But what do I want to talk about? What do I want to talk about? The other thing I think happens a lot in digital marketing especially is that people like launch a product and then they launch it and nobody buys anything, nobody hears anything, nobody does anything. And I think it's really frustrating for a lot of people because they immediately want to start to, they immediately want to see results. They immediately want to have followers. They immediately want to see engagement. They immediately want to have people buy stuff. And if you just do the typical, old strategies, if you just do the typical email marketing stuff, if you just do the typical social media stuff, if you just do everything that has been, working up to this point, well, you're not going to be able to stand out, and you're not going to be able to have have as much chance of success as if you were to leverage some of these new technologies and new platforms. So that's kind of why I want to talk about some of this stuff. And really, it's messenger marketing. So some of you guys might have heard about it as chatbots, but I really think that messenger marketing is the future, right? Is where we're going, and I think that within 3 to 5 years, every single thriving business will be active on Facebook Messenger. And the reason is because it's so much higher engagement, right? There's so much more personalization. There's so much more capabilities. It's so much more powerful. It's like if you were able to combine a website and an autoresponder, right? If you combined an email and an email autoresponder and you combined a website into one type of thing. Imagine if you could follow up with everybody who landed on your website, right? And imagine if your email responder was as engaging and as knowledgeable as a real person. That's really kind of what we're talking about here. So let's get into some of this stuff and let's get talking because we're doing a live masterclass. We're doing a live masterclass on Friday to really dive into this stuff because I know there's a lot of business owners on this, who follow me, and there's a lot of entrepreneurs who are looking for ways to sell their products more, are looking for better ways to sell their services. And what I want to share with you is that there are new opportunities and new things for you to be able to do. So we got, let's see, we haven't gotten, what can we get? We've gotten double digits in likes and loves and ha-has, and wows. We've got them all. Can we get double digits in angry faces? I don't know. I don't know if that's even possible. So I'd love to, if you guys are out there and you guys are enjoying this, I know it sounds weird, but give me some angry faces, because we're just going to try it out, and we're going to try and mess with the algorithm a little bit and see what happens. So let's dive into this, because for me, this was what allowed me to launch now 4 different products. And the cool thing is that I was able to, I'll share with you, 2 of those products kind of failed. 2 of those products kind of flopped. 2 of those services, actually it was 2 products that really weren't quote unquote successful, because we were able to launch them and they didn't work as well as we wanted them to, and they weren't exactly what we wanted to do with our business. So we switched things up. But over the last 8 months, we were able to launch 4 different products and services with chatbots. And the great thing is that it's so quick. It's so flexible. It's so fluid. Literally, I needed to create a link, right? This link for the training on Friday. I needed to create a link, and allow people to register. And I did that in less than 5 minutes, right? It took me about 5 minutes for me to be able to create that. And usually, if you need to create a landing page, if you need to create a squeeze page, if you need to create a website, and then you need to create a funnel and everything like that to follow up with it, that could take hours sometimes, if not like days, if you don't know how to do it and you need to send it off to somebody. So the great thing is about chatbots is that they are so quick and they're so flexible, and you're really able to use them, a lot quicker, and they just have so much more capabilities than just your regular landing page or your regular squeeze page. So I think that that's the big thing for me that really helped. So let's talk about this, right? Who else is here? Let's see. I want to give some love to, oh no, what's going on? I want to give some love to some people who are on, and it always helps when people drop likes and hearts and stuff, because Facebook needs to know who is putting out good content. So Dane, thanks for the love. Anna, Ruth, I appreciate all that. Eric, what's going on? So let's dive in and let's talk about what you guys actually need to do. So I'm curious. I know Ruth is someone who's selling a service. Jahan sells services. Tia, I think she sells products. But the first thing that everybody needs to know is what it is, obviously, that you are. Well, even before you need to know what you're selling, you need to know who your clients are. So I'd love to know, if you guys are watching right now, who are your ideal customers? Who are your ideal clients? Who is it that you really are passionate about providing your product and service to? Let's start with there, and let's kind of go with that, because I think that that's a great place to start. And if you guys think about that, and if you guys are clear on that, well, you can know what it is that your people need. You can know what it is that your people want. You can actually understand what it is that your clients are going to reach out to, are going to raise their hand to, are going to engage with. And so the first step of building your client base or selling anything is really being able to know what it is that your customers want. And if you don't know this, right, you can actually go out there and do research. You can actually go out there and conduct market research. You can conduct surveys. You can conduct interviews. You can conduct lots of things which are going to be able to, give you insight on what it is that your customers actually want. So I'm curious, what are you guys doing to conduct market research? Or what would you think would be the best way for you guys to do it? Do you think that it would be best and easiest to do surveys? Do you think that it would be best for you guys to conduct one-on-one? Or are you at a place where you're at the very, very beginning, where you just need to go in and kind of look around at groups, look around at blogs, at forums, at places where people are talking to figure out what you should actually, provide with your product or service? I'm curious, for market research, have you guys thought about it? Is that something that you guys are doing currently? Let me know in the comments what you think is the best thing for you to be able to do. Now, once you know what your customers want, well, then you got to figure out how you can get them subscribed, right? And then the next step is we got to build your subscriber list. So we've got there it goes right there. That was my whiteboard with all my to-dos on it. The universe is telling me I got to get back to it. So you got to know what it is that your people want. So whether it's a free training, maybe it's a resource, maybe it's a guide, maybe it's some sort of, free consultate. I don't like ever giving consultations, right? Like one thing right here is I have something that says make an offer, don't be available. It's one of my biggest notes to myself when I'm writing ads and creating campaigns is to not just be available. So you've got to dress up that consultation in some sort of capacity so that people are willing to exchange something for you, right? Like a lot of people called it a lead magnet. A lot of people called it a money magnet. A lot of people called it, an opt-in. Those are things that you want to put together so that people are willing to get on your list and people are now willing to have this communication with you, right? So, Mike, what's going on? George, good to see you. Angelina. Robert says that LinkedIn outreach has been great and he's trying to do association events. So awesome. So I'm curious, what are some low entry offers? What are some low commitment offers that you guys can put together or you guys can give so that someone is willing to kind of move up the commitment ladder with you, right? If you think about like in a relationship, no one gets married right away, right? First they talk, maybe like right now, like we don't even meet first, right? It's like first we talk online to make sure that you're not totally weird. Then we meet in person and then maybe it's a date and then it's maybe, 2 dates and then maybe it's a trip together and then we move in together and then we're ready to go into the relationship, right? So I think that we have to find a way in our businesses to kind of move people up the commitment ladder, whether that's watching a video, whether that's, coming to one of our, free, offers. It's just having something that you can offer them where now they're willing to allow you to communicate with them, right? So Alicia says ebooks, cheat sheets, infographics, those are awesome things to do, right? And what you can do is you can put those behind what we call, create what's called gated content. And it's like, hey, I'll give you this infographic, in exchange for your, information. I'll give you this cheat sheet in exchange to be able to follow up with you. I'll give you this ebook in exchange for your information. And the reason that you do that is because there's obviously some level of reciprocity that's there. But what you want to do is you want to be able to follow up with them. Because that's the next step. That's the next, thing is you want to be able to drive your sales process. And everybody sells things differently. Matt says that this was a good idea. If you guys are digging this stuff, we're at 7 hearts. I would love for us to get to double-digit hearts today. So if you can just get your thumb and just pound on that heart button, that would make my world. We're going to try and get to double digits. We've done that with almost every single emoji except the angry face, and we're not close. So let's do it with hearts. But you want to drive your sales process. And maybe people buy because they go to your landing page and they go to your website and they go to your sales page. Maybe that's one way that they buy. Maybe people come to your live event. They come to your Facebook Live. They come to your webinar. They come to your seminar. One of the campaigns that I'm going to put together literally as soon as we get off the phone, isn't that so weird? We're not on a phone. As soon as we get off the live video is that I'm going to do a live event funnel. And I'm going to do a live event, where we're going to run ads to people in the area and we're going to drive them. Actually, they're going to drive to the gym because they're going to come in for a nutrition class. So the goal is to get people in there, and then once they get in there, he's going to sell them on some packages. He's going to sell them on kind of what they do. So that's what we're going to do. So that's his sales process. So that's what we're going to do for their sales process. So maybe you do live events. Maybe you get people all together in a room. Similarly, I'm going to give you a peek behind the curtain, right? On Friday, I'm doing a live training. Now, if you've ever been on any of my live trainings, you know that there's absolute value that we throw down for usually over an hour, right? We just throw down absolute value for an hour and you teach. But I got to tell you, there's no way that we can teach you everything in an hour. There's no way that we can teach you everything in 15 minutes, right? There's no way that we can actually do that. And so people always want to go deeper. And so if you provide value, people are going to want to take it to the next level. People are going to want to take it to the next step. And if you have a way for them to do that, well, then there's going to be a percentage of them who take you up on that offer, right? And so driving, those live events can be a great way to do it. The last way that people sell stuff is through one-on-one consultations, right? And this is usually what a lot of services do, is they do it through one-on-one consultations. And this is really, really powerful if you guys are doing high-ticket services, if you guys are doing high-ticket, coaching, if there is a lot of commitment that's involved, Well, most people aren't going to spend thousands of dollars, over their phone, right? Or most people aren't going to spend thousands of dollars on Facebook. Most people aren't going to do that. But if you get them on a call, if you get them on a Zoom video, call, if you get them on a Skype call, if you get them on a one-on-one where you're able to individually build that relationship, individually create that connection, and individually, most importantly, handle their individual objections, then you're going to be able to put yourself in a place where you can, make that sale. So through chatbots, through messenger marketing, right? If they opt in, you can actually drive them to getting on a sales call with you, right? Like if you do what, Alicia said and offer an ebook or offer an infographic or offer some sort of low entry offer, well, out of those, let's say 100 people, get your ebook. Well, you can offer those 100 people a call, right? And we don't ever want to call it a call, right? Remember, make an offer, don't be available. Call it like a free Facebook advertising plan or a free healing session or a free, and dress it up. Like, don't just call it a call. Nobody likes it just, nobody likes to just hop on a call. But if you do that, there will be a percentage of people who will take you up on that. And then out of those people, you can sell a certain amount of them on your services. So all of this can happen on messenger marketing. For the last, decade, it's been happening through email. So if you get email marketing and you know how to do email marketing, it's the same exact thing, right? It's just applied to Facebook Messenger. And the great thing is at the beginning, we talked about all the benefits of messenger marketing. We talked about all the different things that you can do to improve your connection, your personalization, your relationship with people. So that's the best thing about it. And Alicia says WOA. He's kind of amazed by it. He says make an offer, don't be available. Yeah, that's Joe Polish, one of my mentors that I got a chance to meet a couple of months ago. He says make an offer, don't be available. And similarly with your chatbot and with messenger marketing, you can put them through an application. You can put them through a survey funnel. You can put them through whatever requirements that you want to make sure that they have. You can actually create that right through your Facebook Messenger. And so it used to require Google Forms, and it used to require a website, and it used to require the scheduling software, and it used to require all these different things. But now the great thing is that you can do it all right through Facebook Messenger, right? You can do it all right through your chatbot, and this can all be automated. So I'm curious for you guys. First off, I want to make an ask really quickly. If you guys are digging this, if you guys like this, get your thumb and just pound on that love button. I would really appreciate for you to just pound on that love button. Let's see how many. We're up to 10 different people have given me loves, so I would appreciate any support because Zux is always watching. But the second thing is that how do you guys actually sell? Do you guys sell your stuff because people land on your website? Like maybe you're an e-commerce site and you sell products and you sell services through maybe your website. Let me know. Like, is that the way that you do that? Do you actually get people to live events, or do you actually get people on one-on-one calls? I'm curious about what's going to be most applicable for you guys. And also, if this is helpful and you guys want to go deeper, on Friday, we're going to go deeper, right? On Friday, we're actually going to get a group on. We usually have about 40 or 50 people on our trainings, and we're going to go deep and we're going to dive into how you can actually apply this to your business. So I'd imagine that it might be a little bit bigger because I haven't done a great job promoting the last ones. I'm just like, we're going to do a training. Let's do it. I need to talk about some stuff. I got some ideas I want to share with you guys. And this one, is actually planned a little bit. So on Friday, if you guys want to come and learn how you guys can start implementing chatbots into your business, right? No matter what your business is, we'll show you how you can implement it. Come register. Links up there. But if you guys have any questions about this stuff, let me know. Throw those down in the comments. I'll hang out for a little bit here. I think that the stream is just a little bit delayed. So Robert says he's actually driving people through one-on-one calls. So Robert, similarly, what you do is you go out and you can run ads to people. You can create a Facebook group. You can drive traffic through Medium. You can drive any ways that you can drive traffic. Literally, there's so many different ways to drive traffic. You can get them to click on this link that will subscribe them to your chatbot. It will deliver this PDF or this resource or this training, or it'll deliver reminders to this live event, right? And then what you can do is out of those people who register to that, right, or who sign up to that, you can also, like I said, like it's right here, it says make an offer. You can make an offer to them, and ask them if they want to talk with you one-on-one, right? And so you can actually do that and drive your one-on-one calls just that same way. So I'm curious, what else do you guys, how else do you guys drive your sales, right? Do you guys do it through live events? Are you guys doing it through your website, or are you doing it through sales calls? Let me know. And definitely throw down any questions up there, but we're at the 20-minute mark, so I'm just kind of rambling at this point. But I want to thank you for doing this. And George says, are chatbots for Facebook Messenger only, or can it be integrated to a website? No, George, you can actually put your Facebook Messenger chatbot right on your website. And so you used to have like the little button that had like live support or like contact like whoever, and it had like a little picture of like a lady with a headset. Well, now on your website, you can actually click it, and you can click a button on your website, and it'll integrate, a little thing will pop up, and it'll integrate a conversation right with your Facebook page. And so when they land on your website, they ask a question to your business, right there to your Facebook page, and then boom, they're a subscriber. And then you can follow up with them later on and go, hey, did you have questions? Hey, did you know about this service? Hey, did you know we did this? Hey, take a look at how awesome these bags were that we made for this event last month, right? Like once they land on your page and then they ask a question through your live chat plugin, well, what you can do is you can actually follow up with them, right after that. So it's really powerful in that regard too. So awesome stuff. And guys, if you guys need like promotional products, if you guys need stuff designed for your brand, reach out to George. He actually designed, I wish I had a bag around. He designed the most beautiful bags I've ever, like literally, like you wouldn't think like, how can a bag be beautiful? It's just like, it's like a goodie bag for the event. And they were the most like beautiful, stunning bags like I've ever seen. So if you guys need things designed for your brand, reach out to George. It's designedbyink.com, I believe is what it is. If it's not designedbyink.com, George, please post the link there. And then check him out on Instagram too. I would just go add him, reach out to him. The guy does amazing, amazing work. So he's someone who can really, I think, express your brand in a way that that you would want. So anyways, my man, George, I appreciate you, dude. You do awesome work, so I wanted to give you some love. Everybody else, what are your guys' questions? If you guys have questions about this stuff, throw them down there. Otherwise, I'm just kind of hanging out and kind of rambling as well. So that's designedbyink.com. I wonder if I can post that. Can I post that here? No. Oh, I can do it. I think I can do it right here, though. Check this out. Designedbyink.com. Boom. Look at that. Bam. I wonder that. Oh, he posted it already. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Awesome, guys. So if you guys have any other questions, throw those down there. Otherwise, I'm going to peace out. It's Tuesday. It's raining here in LA. Hence, the panda hat is actually needed today. It's not just for show. Otherwise, I'll admit, it's just for show. It's just because I like pandas. And I like being obnoxious sometimes, just for the sake of being obnoxious. Who doesn't? So anyways, if you guys got any value out of this, take your finger, take your thumb, pound on the heart button. We've already got double digits in hearts. I would love to get that up a little bit more so that Zuckerberg knows that I am not a total tool, and maybe he'll let me into the Facebook kingdom one day. So anyways, have an amazing Tuesday, guys. All you guys are awesome. I want to thank you guys as well. So ooh, we have some people. So Christy and Mark and Dane and Dan and Ruth and Jahan, James, Barbara, Regan, Amber, Tim. I love all you guys for the love and support. Adriana, you guys are awesome. So stay awesome. Keep kicking ass. Keep making movements. And we'll see you tomorrow. Come register for the training. I think it's the link's up here. And come hang out with us on Friday. All right. You guys are amazing. Peace.